Welcome to Tenacious Smashing Bastard Show, broadcasting from Chateau Ooey. Tonight, we talk about getting your face bashed in with a football helmet.
As one does.
And disc golf.
Yes. Disc golf.
Jake?
Benjamin?
My right-hand man.
Well, sometimes we use both hands.
How are you? How's your weekend?
Well, I participated in possibly one of the biggest fuck wastes of time in the entire world.
Plucking your nose hairs through your asshole.
I participated in two of the biggest time wasters in the entire world. Benjamin, last week we talked a little bit about video games.
Just a little.
And I got to tell you, one of the games I brought up, The Witcher 3.
This is the third one.
Yeah, third one they made.
Did you know that there was a first and a second? I thought that was one of those weird games that just like showed up, kind of like Fallout 3.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I've never even heard of one or two.
I knew there was a second one, but nothing before that. Apparently they're books as well.
Ah.
But
so deep in the lore.
Deep in there.
So what is it about The Witcher 3?
It's the grindiest bullshit game of all time.
Grinding the old gears.
Can I tell you, for a game that's so highly rated and some have called the greatest RPG ever made. Even
I've never heard that.
Well, I've heard it several times. There are, in this game, weapons.
Of mass destruction.
Yeah. And yet no one can find them.
Thanks, UN.
Yeah, we've heard this before. But there are weapons and armor that you can only secure through the grindiest missions of all time. Now,
is it the rule of three? Like go over here, go over here, go over here, and then you get it, or how's this work?
No, it's more they literally call the missions scavenger hunts, right? So there's 7 things you have to find. The Witcher 3 is one of the top 10 largest video game maps in the entire history of video game maps, and you have to scour the entire goddamn globe to find blueprints to make them.
You know what bugs me? I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
When they call them blueprints, do you know why blueprints are called blueprints?
Why?
Because they were on blue paper with white lines.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry. Show me one blueprint of Leonardo da Vinci's work.
Yeah, there aren't any.
That doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't.
You're talking about sketches on parchment.
Here's actually, in The Witcher 3's defense, they're called diagrams. I just couldn't think of the word at the time.
Well,
I mean,
fuck my ass.
But, so, mission-specific weapons and armor. Now, you're a video game veteran. When you have mission-specific items, they've always been the strongest items, correct?
Yeah, it's typically, there's a payoff for all of the hard work.
2 full hours I grinded to get the specific set of armor and weaponry.
And was it the best in the game?
Let me dive a little in depth on that.
I have a feeling.
So, Ben, here's what you have to do in this bullshit game. You have to find the diagram to be able to craft. Now, you can't craft anything yourself. So, you have to scour the entire map to find the diagram. Then, you have to scour the entire map to find the things that you need to craft the thing that you just got a diagram for. Then, you have to scour the map to find a motherfucker that can craft it for you. Then you can upgrade it, but only if you find the diagram for the upgrades, my guy. So you go ahead and you scour the entire map again for the upgrades. Then you scour the entire map for the shit you need to make the upgrades. Fast travel on back to that son of a bitch that crafted these things for you the first time. Dink, dink, dink. Done. What? Nuh-uh. One more level to get maxed. Son of a bitch. Saddle up. Let's get back to scouring that map to find these extra diagrams. Let's get back to scouring that map to find all the shit you need for the superior level sword and armor.
Now, just a reminder.
Yeah.
This game's like 5 years old.
Yeah, and I can tell why it took me this fucking long to find all this shit. So, scour the map for all the shit I need, scour the map for all the diagrams, waddle my ass back onto the guy to craft it the third time. Doot. Now, I want you to know in the meantime that I had to get better armor to get the diagrams for the superior models. I also want you to know, anytime you go to a shop, you can go through their selections and it'll tell you, if, this guy's got a chest piece. It'll tell you if it's better. It'll tell you if it's worse than what you already have on.
Right.
Now, with these things, it will not tell you until after the item is available. So that it has to be crafted and available so that you know its ratings.
Right.
So I buy the best armor I can buy that'll wear me for my level. I get the rest of this shit. I come on back. I have the guy craft a full set of this superior armor. I have the guy craft the swords. And all of it. Crossbow, steel sword, silver sword, chest piece, gloves, boots, pants. Every single fucking piece of it. 20 points worse than the random hog shit I already had on.
Yeah, but how did it look?
Not cool enough. Angrily sells it back to the guy who just crafted it so I can get all my coins back.
Yeah.
Back to just finishing the story mode. Fuck people that are 100%ers. Fuck them. Why would you waste your time? Fuck you.
So what you're telling me was?
I'm telling you, I wanted to bash somebody with my football helmet.
And that brings us.
Talk about segues.
So, yeah, we're riding them.
Yeah.
You rent them now.
Yeah, 48 hours.
Tours.
Yeah. Down through downtown.
Haunted Segway tours.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who, if you watch sports at all, hasn't seen Myles Garrett beat the living shit out of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, it was like he was trying to kill him and harvest him for his blubber.
Yeah. The only thing that would have made that more satisfying,
Mason, the baby seal Rudolph,
if he would have hit him with the actual rounded part of the helmet instead of hitting it with his ear hole.
I'd have liked it if when he conked him, that he went all UFC stiff like he did when that dude from the Ravens crashed him.
Well, he got a little post-concussion syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was wild. I watched that live and in real time.
Yeah, see, I only caught the replays of that.
I don't know why, but sometimes I like to do my laundry on Thursdays.
Well,
and I throw it in the washing machine at 9. Well, you can't let that sit. You got to make sure it hits the dryer.
That's right.
And I'm watching this game because anytime I get the chance to watch the Pittsburgh Steelers suck dick, I'm going to do it.
Well, anytime you get to watch anybody suck dick, my guy.
Anyone. But it was crazy because it kind of you felt like towards the end of the game, like, it's getting it's a little weird because
a little chippy.
This is what us Cincinnati Bengals fans have lived with forever, and that's if something's not going the Steelers' way, they'll just start cheating.
Yeah, that is true.
So it just
the problem with being a Bengals fan and them doing that is they're usually up 14 when they start doing it.
Right. Like, I know this is off topic, but I will never forgive. Can't remember who it was that just did that cheap through the jawbone of the punter block, like on a random punt.
Yeah.
And he just blew his jaw up, and everyone's like, oh, that was so... I was like, that was the most scumbaggy piece of shit. Never mind. But
yeah,
watching...
Or the guy that tripped the guy running down the sideline.
Yeah, the head coach.
Yeah. Was it Tomlin?
Yeah, Tomlin.
Yeah.
Tomlin tripped a man. When it's like that Hillary Clinton killed a guy.
Yeah.
Now, Tomlin tripped a guy.
Yeah.
Running down the sidelines.
And Pac-Man Jones didn't trip himself.
Yeah, duh. Everyone knows that. But
let's hope the Clintons don't listen to this podcast.
It was here's the frustrating Blue. This is the worst possible time for this.
Worst time.
Here's the where was I?
You were on Epstein. No, the Steelers.
Oh, So here's the thing that pisses me off. I told you, so I get to wear a football jersey to work on Sundays.
Okay.
I've never done it before because I've never owned a football jersey since high school.
Right.
I don't think they look good to wear out. I don't wear them. I don't go to games.
Yeah, no. A football jersey's never struck me as a wearable shirt.
Right, and I think they used to be more wearable, but everything's stitched now. There's no screen printed jerseys like you could buy back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are, but I can't find them.
Right. It's NFL Shop for $140.
So I ordered something from China, a Joe Montana long sleeve football jersey. Don't get me started. I found it and I went, well, I've committed.
Yucky.
The next jersey I buy, if I ever buy, is Myles Garrett. That was the realest football, just pure sports emotion. And I love the memes of the people. Which Garrett was better punching out someone from Pittsburgh? Was it him or the Reds pitcher? And it's obviously was the Reds guy.
Yeah,
because the fact that he's
Garrett.
squared up, and it's just this picture of him surrounded by pirates.
Yeah,
and him just nope, you are all dead. But Rudolph was like kicking him and like that whole thing started because Rudolph's a little bitch.
Here's the weirdest part about it, and what everybody forgets: you're losing 21-7. At the time of that play, there were 14 seconds left in the entire game. Why are we throwing a screen pass?
Yeah, why aren't we just taking the knee and going, game's over?
Hand it off, get out of town.
Yeah. It's some Steeler bullshit, and they thought, we'll get them on something. And now one of the best NFL players to watch can't play football on Sundays because he got a little rough.
Yeah.
Like, it's just stupid.
He's backed up.
And no one else is getting shit. Like,
No.
he got tackled by 3 people, and the Pouncey's kicking his head in. We'll give him 3 games. Well, why?
Right.
They should all be gone.
And Rudolph gets nothing.
And Rudolph gets absolutely nothing.
He gets sacked clean.
And Ndamukong Suh got how many games for kicking a guy in the dick? He kicked him in the dick.
Albert Hainsworth tried to murder a man.
Ray Lewis killed a guy. And he won the Super Bowl.
OJ killed 2 people, sold his Heisman, and stole it back into Vegas. That's different. That's different.
But like, here's what I don't get: is it's all. I'm gonna watch it because it's on.
Right.
It's one of those societal things. You watch football. Football's on Sunday. It's also on Thursday, and we get a little bit on Monday. That's the way I know the days of the week.
Yeah, that's always been football to me. I've never been a huge football fan. It's too stupid for me. Like, just the fact that there is a sport that exists where you take your helmet off and whap a guy with it.
Right.
I'm fine with that because Myles Garrett was having his helmet pulled on, having his neck twisted, getting kicked in the balls, getting punched in the dick while he was being held. Yeah, go ahead and knock that motherfucker out.
Right.
But the fact that there's a sport that exists.
Well, it's like the sport you like. Yeah, there are rules, but it's essentially hit the ball, get to the base before the ball gets there.
Right.
It's see the ball, hit the ball, run. See the ball, hit the ball, run.
Yep.
Or throw the ball, catch the ball.
Well,
there's no
order, but yeah.
Well, there's no intentional grounding.
Nope.
There's no outside the tackle box.
Nope.
There's no. I mean, what's the iffiest rule? Like some of the base path rules, which are just in the professional game.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't run out of the baseline, but if you run out of the baseline, there's really no, I didn't. Yeah, you did.
Right.
Here it is. It's in chalk on the line. You run here.
And in my sport, you literally just kick the ball.
Yeah.
Kick the ball in there. Don't use your
ball.
hands.
One of the guys can. The rest of you can't.
Yeah.
See the cat with gloves on? He can use his hands.
Now, like, they start making, all the other rules are like safety rules. Like, hey, you can't kick him from behind. You can't do that.
There's not even safety rules in baseball. Throw at him. Plunk.
Well, you can get ejected anymore.
Yeah, but
not, you didn't used to.
For today. You're coming back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow.
Like,
and we let a guy can't play football the rest of the year because of some dumb shit.
Well, and we don't even know that it's just the rest of the year. Isn't the suspension
It's
officially
it's
labeled
indefinite.
as indefinite? Yeah.
So I don't know. It was exciting. It was exciting, and how the NFL's pissed about it, it blows my mind.
I'll tell you how they're pissed about it. Twitter. It was immediate. Oh my God, I can't believe he hit him with his helmet. That's insane.
But you know what also was immediate? There was a black cat on the football field at the frozen tundra or whatever they call it in goddamn New York.
Yeah.
And that blew up the internet. How do you go, hey, NFL security, where's his ticket? Did he have rights and full written consent of the NFL?
Guess what? The cat suspended indefinitely.
He's never, I bet you they killed that cat. There's no way they caught and released that cat.
No way.
That cat's dead.
Yeah. They killed a cat.
The NFL killed a cat. And you heard it here first.
You heard it here. Breaking news.
Yeah, I and it really hurts my brain because I'm a sports talk guy. I listen to it on the radio. I enjoy it. I don't know why. It's just enjoyable because I don't watch basketball, and I'm like, well, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But he was like blown out of his mind about how dare he do this. And it's like, he was just trying to kill that guy for an hour. And then he actually got a chance to actually kill him, and you got pissed.
Right, yeah. Well, it's like Max Kellerman pulled out the NFL rulebook. That's in the rules. You know what it is? 15 yards, and you're ejected. That's it.
Yeah.
It's in the rulebook. Out of here.
That's it. Inning's over.
Yeah, out of those, bud. You only get you get two guys. You get two helmet swings, and then one guy that can do it as much as he wants.
Right. The problem was that was the wrong guy.
Yeah, wrong guy. Out of those.
Yeah. So, which leads us to our next segment: discount shaker bottles.
Right. Yeah. Because. What's our segue? Mason Rudolph got hit in the cerebellum, so now he's probably got the shakes. Did
you see his head bounce around like a shaker bottle inside a bottle?
Oh my God! Speaking of shaker
bottles, we found. No, let me rephrase that. Jake found.
Yeah, that's right. I did.
Maybe one of the greatest deals, which showed up on my Facebook almost instantly after we talked about
That's
it.
right.
So,
after we purchased
targeted marketing, effective.
That's right. Yeah.
There's a little thing. How many of you out there, by show of hands, own a shaker bottle?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
There's a lot of them.
At least 17.
At least
from
17.
what I'm counting.
I counted 16. So if you found another one,
17 of our 11 listeners
all own shaker bottles. I don't know if you know this. They're like fucking expensive.
They're way too expensive.
Way too expensive. This is a piece of plastic.
Oh God!
Piece of plastic. It's a cup.
Yeah.
It's a ball in a cup.
Yeah. It's Mexico's
What happens
favorite
if the ball falls out of the cup? Well, don't worry about these shaker bottles because there's a stick attached to the shaker bottle in the cup.
That's right.
So
Mexico's favorite shaker bottle for over 300 years.
We got 10 of them for $20.
Yeah, not a piece.
No.
$20 total.
These things sell online. We looked it up afterwards. $14.99. And they are imprinted with the greatest, some of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
That's right.
Such as
Bret the Hitman Hart,
NWO,
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
DX,
the Macho Man Randy Savage.
I got Stone Cold, The Undertaker,
The Ultimate Warrior,
and a bunch of Marvel and DC shit.
Right, yeah, and Star Wars.
No, it wasn't DC.
No
Marvel
DC.
and Star Wars.
Marvel
That's
and Star Wars.
So, of course, what's this website? We're going to give them credit for it.
SupplementHunt.com, not a sponsor.
SupplementCunt.com.
Not a sponsor.
Don't go to SupplementCunt.com.
I mean, try it.
I mean, it might be something.
We didn't look.
But it's Supplement.
Where's my phone?
Supplement.
We're trying this live on air.
.com. And so we put Jake's credit card on the line.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case something went awry.
Somebody's identity was going to get stolen. It might as well be the one nobody wants.
Exactly. But they show up, and goddamn if they aren't actually the real shaker bottles.
Yeah, they're really good. SupplementCut.com. I'm sorry, the site can't be reached. It's not real.
Well,
we're buying
time
it.
to buy it.
Time to buy it.
So that's our review. They're fucking awesome.
They are fucking
Go
awesome.
to this website. If you can find the 10 shaker bottles for $20, buy them.
Buy them now.
Because you can't buy a shaker bottle for $20.
No.
So you might as well get 10 of them.
Yeah.
Pass them out. Stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
I want them.
Stuff your stocking.
If you stuffed my stocking with shaker bottles, I'd stuff your stocking.
If you stuff my stocking, you'll get $5.
If you stuffed my stocking,
Have I stuck your stocking?
you'd probably end up with HPV.
Look, if you stuff my stocking, your next trip is urgent care. Because time is a factor.
And we're not making light of HPV or any of these things.
Sure
it's
we
just,
are.
It's just funny.
Sure we are.
It's just funny.
No, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're men. We don't. It doesn't.
Right,
doesn't
no.
affect us. The
It
same
doesn't.
way.
No, yeah.
And
You had your papilloma checked lately, my guy?
which we're gonna throw that joke away,
Oh.
just like something else that you would throw.
What are those?
We're gonna bring back the disc golf 5 minutes.
Rattle the chains!
Rattle the chains!
Somebody say it.
Now, somebody please say it. Ching.
Ching.
Yes.
Yes.
So, we haven't had this segment in a while.
No, because we've been doing special episodes.
We've been doing special episodes to bring in everything that we've done, and we've done no exclusive disc golf episode because we want you to listen.
Blue's getting in on the disc golf 5 minutes over there by my bag. Hey, bud, those ain't for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember that nightmare you've had about something peeing on your guitars?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start the disc golf 5 minutes.
Now
It's the off season.
It is the off season.
Now, in the off season, typically this is where you would see a lot of your guys switch teams, which last year,
the ultimate,
team switcheroo.
the beast, the Mick Beast.
Switching from probably the number one
Yeah.
as far as dollars and cents
Yeah.
disc golf company, Innova, which you can buy at your local Meijer,
Yeah. In a little 3-pack.
switching over to the ultimate good guy, Discraft. Now, I don't see, there's no blockbuster moves to me that I see.
No, because last
Unless
year...
like Bardsby switch teams, but I feel like
Barsby doesn't have one.
Well, he throws with an Innova shirt on.
Oh, so this is new then.
Right.
The biggest splash in the disc golf world that could happen is because LeCastro's been throwing independent for like 2 years now.
Well, he's got his own goddamn logo.
Right.
Well, it's like
It's
LeCastro's
Pro Fly or
part of
something.
Discmania.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so. I think like it's like a subsidiary of Discmania.
Well, Discmania is Innova.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically throws Innova. It's just like his Innova.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, look it up.
Let's call him.
I don't know if that's true.
Let's call LeCastro right now.
But let's just, because if you go to a disc golf tournament, his name is just plastered with those wings behind it.
It's Pro Fly is what it was.
Yeah. And then it was Ricky switched.
From Latitude to Innova.
Right.
Because they had to fill the hole that the beast left, my guy.
Right. And Latitude, no one was throwing anyway.
No,
I've
no,
never
I mean,
actually
Feldberg.
seen. Yeah.
Dave Feldberg.
So the only one I'm going to go out and take a stab at the biggest flip flopperoo,
Okay.
and it's not on the men's side.
No?
It's Paige Pierce.
Where's she going?
She's going to follow the beast.
Pagey's coming to disc
I think Paigey comes to Discraft.
with them gums, my guy?
Hey, she hides them better.
She does hide them better.
I just feel like once Big Beast did it, you got to go after the number one
The
female.
number one woman. Yeah, you have to.
And I think she'd be up for it. Now, Innova might go, listen, Paigey, we're willing to make you the highest paid professional disc golfer on our roster.
$550
A week
a year.
in season
That's right.
before taxes.
And nothing over winter.
Not a cent.
No. Because you're a pro disc golfer.
That's got to be all they get paid, right?
I think I looked up once. I don't know what in sponsorship, but I know the
Tournament winnings, it's like,
$30,000 if you win 1 billion of them.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these guys can live off this.
But I know that Macbeth has literally like a $4 million sponsorship deal with Discraft.
Yeah.
So
You're living off
He's
the
fine.
sponsorships.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, I think that's the only one, because everyone else, like Nico LaCastro is going to get a sponsorship. He's got to win a tournament.
Yeah. He's got to win a tournament. And
the champ switches to, I don't know, what's that weird Ohio one?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Axiom.
Them.
Axiom Disc follows me on Twitter, my guy. I'll take a stab. And it's not even a stab. It's a plea. It's a bargain. To my personal friend, I can say that because he's been in my DMs.
Well, your personal friend's been going through some elbow issues.
Avery Jenkins.
Avery Jenkins. Where's he going? You think he's coming to the craft?
Coming home. Where he belongs.
I feel like those Oregon guys don't go to the craft.
No. Well, and I'm pretty sure Avery Jenkins started Discmania.
And we're out of time.
Ooh-wee.
Hit me with it.
Ooh-wee.
No.
Oh. One more time?
Yeah.
Try it again.
And we're out of time.
Ooh-wee.
No.
I thought you were going to
It's rattle the chains.
I know. I was waiting.
Rattle the chains.
Somebody say it.
Ooh-wee. Ching. I get those mixed up every time.
Every time.
Jake, I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, what don't I know? I probably do.
A very famous video game came out.
Okay. Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Now, as a purveyor of all things Pokemon, this is just going to be taking a minute. This isn't talking about the game. We're not going to review the game. We're not really going to talk about the game at all.
Wait.
But if you get a chance to enter your name into Pokemon
Glory.
Sword or Shield.
Yeah.
If you type in the name My Guy, it totally makes the game better.
Oh yeah.
Now I did steal this kind of from one of the Zelda games where somebody's like, if you put the guy's name as My Dude, it makes everything way chiller.
Really?
And I was like, well, let's try it. There's a lot of just My Guy exclamation point.
Really?
They're like, My Guy.
My Guy.
We've been looking all over for you.
It works perfect.
Or it's, hey, My Guy, your challenger's here.
I miss the Gen 1 Pokemon games where nothing that anyone said to you before a battle is anything anyone would ever say to start a fight. I'll never forget walking up on that one kid and he goes, I like shorts. And you're like, yeah, what'd you fucking say to me?
It's not far off. Current day.
Yes.
Now, the weird thing is it's supposed to be set in like British Pokemon land.
Well, as you do.
So like they use different slang.
Like twat.
No, but like they say like I was gutted over the loss.
Oh yeah.
And it was like,
Bollocks.
My guy, you must be gutted.
You're like, no, not particularly. Because my guy is from Jersey. He's on work study.
Hey, my guy, what you doing here? Forget about it.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think that's Jersey.
He's Italian American for sure.
You sound like you're a guy that runs his own pizza joint at the bus station. But that's fine. Yeah, they can have Pokemon.
So I'm going to throw a challenge out. If anyone's still listening 30 minutes in and you have Pokemon Sword and or Shield.
Ooh.
Send us your funny names. Take a screenshot.
Yeah.
We'll post them. We'll post them up on the Twitter box.
Will we?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's what all the kids call it.
The Tweety.
Tweety thing.
Yeah.
Or on the website even. I don't know. We got this website. We can put all kinds of things on it.
Yeah. We literally put whatever we want on
Yeah,
it. We
it's
own
our
it.
website.
Yeah, we bought it.
I
with
have
my money.
A receipt. I own the domain, so it's like a weird dynamic.
Yeah. I'm basically
You technically own the website. I own. It's weird. We have a weird dynamic. We're going to go and divulge into who pays for what. I pay for us being able to put these podcasts so that anyone can hear them.
Yes.
And I own TenaciousSmashingBastards.com.
That's right.
You own the website.
TenaciousSmashingBastards.com.
Like, you could go to there, and if you wanted to, you hey, can I have that domain? I'd be like, you got to pay me at least $20. At least.
I paid more than that for the... That's fine.
But it's weird. So here we'll do a little rundown course if you think about starting your own podcast.
Yeah, or your own business, you know?
It's about
A little entrepreneur.
if you watch the right guys on YouTube, you can get a Squarespace website
Yeah.
for about $180.
Right.
There's no. I want to do it enough. Find the guy who's streaming who has the Spreaker coupon code.
Yeah, that's who we need.
Because it's the same price monthly. No coupon code. Come on, Spreaker.
Come on, Spreaker.
Give me a coupon code.
Sponsor somebody.
Not the expert.
Sponsor
Type
somebody.
it in the box.
Sponsor
JonTron.
somebody we watch.
Come on, JonTron's got codes for everybody.
Yeah, give me a little true
A
talent.
little audible.com action.
Wait,
come
what?
on.
My favorite website.
With audible.com, even if the subscription ends, you get to keep the books you buy.
That's right, you do.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But statistically,
It's our best chances.
yeah.
They just, that and NordVPN.
Yeah. Which, that's fine.
I think we actually had a NordVPN before we got rid of the ads at the front of the show.
Yeah. What we're saying to any potential sponsors out there is, we don't care. We'll take your money.
We will take it. Even if it's $7 a month,
$7 a month.
this could all be yours in the glory.
We'll say your name at least twice.
I will say it at least under my breath multiple times.
I'll whisper it gently into his ear.
He'll whisper it carelessly. Careless whisper.
That's right. But I'm never going to dance
Anyone
again.
know the joke? Do you know what a whispering eye is?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it? You can say it real slow. It won't count.
It's a vagina.
It's a vagina.
It's like before when I said twat.
I have the giggles tonight.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
fine.
what it is.
It's a little later than
A
normal.
little bit later, we got a little chatty.
Yeah.
Little chatty
Chatty
catties.
Cappy.
And then finally,
Yeah,
it is the off season for the sport of your choosing.
it is.
There's no more softball right now.
Well,
That matters. The outside version.
Yes. Now
Yes.
that you're clarifying,
But
but indoor does start.
Which brings me to what I was going to talk about, which is indoor softball.
Yeah.
That is a ridiculous sport.
What the fuck did you say to me?
No, but it's since we do talk recreational sports
We
in
do.
here. This is something I didn't know existed
Oh my god.
until one day he goes, "Hey, you want to go watch some indoor with me?" And I went, "Where?" And he goes,
Inside. my guy.
"Inside." I said, "What are they going to play? Is it like a batting cage? Is this like some game?" No. It's an actual. They set up
Yeah.
in my territory,
Yeah.
which offends me greatly.
No.
They take an indoor soccer field essentially,
Yeah, they rent them. Yeah.
and they play a weird version of softball.
Oh,
on
it's
it.
great though.
This is the version of softball I've told you
Yeah.
I would love to play.
Oh,
but
yeah.
these boys wouldn't let me play because they would be embarrassed with how good I would be. Put me in the goal.
Is that why?
Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't have to. Can they just pinch hit for me?
Yeah,
I'm like the weird guy who hates hitting. I just want to field. in this
Anybody,
game.
dude, no one can hit an indoor. And if you
Exactly.
if you're one of my softball buddies and you're thinking to yourself right now, I don't know what he's talking about. I can hit an indoor. You're lying to yourself because no one hits an indoor.
I've watched enough indoor to realize I know guys who can hit. I watched them hit outside.
Yeah.
And you got to swing differently. I want to be the one freak who's only good at hitting it indoor.
Oh, you with that pitter-patter swing and that combat,
Oh,
my
baby.
guy, you are a walking home run machine in indoor.
Yeah, because I hit it just hard enough to where the ball would make contact,
but just soft
but it
enough.
wouldn't squeeze and shoot straight up in the air.
Yeah, because what you need to know is softball inside is not played with a regular softball. It is a squish ball.
Yeah, it's a squishy. I don't know. It's not rubber. It's foamy,
No,
but it's
not quite a tennis ball, but it's. I tell you what it's like. It's like a volleyball,
Yeah,
sorta. Like it's going to compress and shoot off of there, but if it hits you, you're like, oh no, like no one cares.
yeah,
It's a squish ball.
and it's real tight. You got what?
Oh, yeah,
Depending on what kind of
it's tight,
field
my
you're
guy.
playing on, it's like 6-7 fielders.
It depends where you're at. If you're
Yeah.
at the soccer place, it's 7-on-7. If you're at the place that's a little fake baseball field, it's 9-on-9.
Right.
But you can hit as many people as you want to.
Right.
Because who cares?
Because it's softball.
Indoor.
Yeah. And these tournaments go, because they rent these fields after things are done.
Yeah.
We went, and he's like, you want to go? And I'm like, oh, man, I won't be even, I'm busy till like 11. And he went, good, it doesn't start till midnight. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean?
So you got 2 options for indoor softball, and it doesn't matter which one you pick. You're not going to be done until fucking 3 in the morning. So you can either go out to the soccer fields and start at midnight and play 3 games and be done at 3 in the morning. Or you can choose to go to the indoor baseball practice facility, and you can start at 6 p.m. and still be done at fucking 3 in the morning.
Now, to the layman, what's different with the indoor softball? Other than everything.
Well, everything. So really what's different is, especially at the soccer field, because the soccer field's the best because anything off the wall is live, but it's not now. So it's just chaos.
Yeah.
You just hit this squish ball and then it's everywhere, and like it's impossible to get on. Like now at the indoor,
way easier to get off.
Yeah, oh my god,
That way,
bud. But so if you're playing at the indoor baseball place, they have kind of dead ball hits. You hit this part of the wall, it's a single. You hit that part of the wall, it's a double. You hit that part of the wall, it's a home run. You can score there. When you're playing at the indoor soccer place, and the only way to score is to make it all the way around the bases, if you score 3 runs, you would have scored 40 outside. Oh my God, it's a bloodbath.
Yeah.
3-0. You killed them.
And I just love watching this version of it because it's like softball. There's a little trash talk that. You're 10 feet from each other. There's no dugouts.
No.
Everybody's standing right there.
Yeah. You just throw your stuff off to the side. You're like, oh, okay, I guess I'm up next.
I do enjoy the amount of jeans that are in the indoor softball scene.
There's at least 2 pair of jeans at every showing.
But it's a cool game, and the reason I joke that I would be good at it is because at Soccer City, at least, you hit it in the goal, it's a home run.
That's right.
Guess what's not going in at all with me there? Ain't going at goal.
Ain't going in the goal.
Just put me out there. This is mine.
Yeah.
I do the big version of this.
So the only thing you'd have to watch out for, which wouldn't be a problem for it, you're not allowed to actually stand in the goal box until the ball is struck.
That's fine.
I know it's fine. I'm just telling you.
Because guess what? Off the bat, you're out.
You're out, bud.
If you hit it, you're out.
I imagine you never catching anything, just punching it
straight
up in the air.
That was the key, just deflect. That was the key with my actual softball.
Yeah.
When I played pitch.
When we had the most legendary team of all time, Buttercat.
Now, I never like to go into too much detail with Buttercat.
Let's go into it.
But Buttercat,
the legend
I'm going to
stands.
say we really ruined a lot of real softball players.
Yeah, we did.
We were the most raggiest, taggiest team of just morons.
Yeah.
And the only reason we had that softball team is because I found a really super cheap pair of baseball pants at Marshall's, and I went, oh wow, these are $3. And I went, I don't play. And I went, hey, you want to play softball? And you said,
the time,
absolutely
I went,
not.
Yuck. Underhand? No, thank you.
Then Bush League said, nah, softball's fun. And we went, all right.
Okay, fine.
If we do this, we're doing this our way. In the baby blue and yellow.
That's right. Oh, everybody's seen the Buttercat jersey.
Now, we went to like Custom Ink. Or no. It was like Custom Jersey something.
I don't know, some weird website.
Some weird website.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Found the goofiest looking cat.
Yeah, that fucking Snagglepuss lion.
Put Buttercat, wrapped it in a circle, put names and numbers on the back, and I actually put one of the guys, his last name's wrong, so he's got the ultimate misprint.
Yeah, old Ronnie, right?
Yeah, it was like... Yeah. It was his last name's Sickinger.
Yeah, but they spelled it wrong. I don't think you spelled it
no,
wrong.
I spelled it right. Yeah. And accidentally, I don't know what happened. I didn't understand how it worked. It asked what level we were. I went, well, we got some guys, and just circled the middle of the sheet.
That was wrong.
That was very wrong, I found out. The middle of the sheet is the top. I was like...
Yeah, no middle.
And where I come from, if you sign up for like E and D, boy, you're going to be playing with some turds.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we're not that. We're probably... I mean, I guess C, D to C, somewhere in there. That's probably
before we
fine.
knew what any of that meant.
Yeah, I didn't know the letters of the alphabet yet. We show up, our first game ever, with two guys. Now, I'm going to say three guys who've ever played the game before.
Yeah.
And we play against the one and only...
Premier.
Got shit canned in the freezing cold.
That's right.
I don't think we scored one run.
We did score, yeah.
Because Dustin hit a Jimmy Jack.
That's right.
Went home and went, oh, we made a mistake.
Oh, I'll never forget. It took two batters. And that left-handed son of a bitch rifled one at me at first base. And I caught it because I just got done playing a little bit of top-tier real baseball. And I fielded it, and I tagged the runner, and I tagged the bag, and everyone was like, oh, my God, double play, this is amazing. But when I threw you the ball back, I said, this is not the lower.
Yeah, I don't remember 90% of the games. I remember 3. Getting shit canned by Premier the first time, taking Premier to 7 the second time,
yep,
with probably a raggier, taggier team.
Yeah, with a worse roster. But we didn't know what we were doing.
No idea.
And that goes. That's. We'll have this. We'll have a long form topic on this at some point, maybe with a special guest. But if that's not the ultimate proof that you should fear no one,
yeah,
you could not understand the absolute no softball talent that was on this team, and we took what is now a double-A conference team. They weren't at the time. They were a B team. But what has become a double-A conference team, we went 7 innings and only lost 31-29 on a Wednesday night at Rumpke. Why? Because we didn't know any better and we didn't care.
No clue. We knew that they had pink uniforms.
That's right.
We knew that they played music.
Yep.
And we knew that they were real upset.
Yeah, they were so mad because we were winning 12-0 in the third.
Yeah, we had a guy. This is when the game 1 where everyone was positioned to the second time. No one was in the same positions.
No,
everybody was moved because I was on the mound and we just found out there was this guy named Joe. We call him Joe Regular.
Joe Regular.
He couldn't pitch. But he could throw this real high looper over the plate.
That's right.
And nobody knew what to do with this church league ball. And so it just worked. It worked. Joe, you could run backwards and beat him down the first baseline.
Right, yeah.
But
the slowest 140-pound man you've ever met.
And it was just this insane story. We end up losing, but by the time this game's over, we got people that we've known for years standing around going, you guys don't understand what you're doing right now.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, Rick Hyde, the greatest umpire who's been in the city, in my opinion, who they just inducted into the Butler County Hall of Fame, by the way. Congratulations, Rick, if you happen to be listening. Rick goes, you guys understand that you just almost beat Premier? And we're like, with the pink team? He's like, you can't just call them the pink team. We're like, oh.
Yeah, that's the team.
I'm like, oh, are they good?
Yeah, they seem like they don't know what they're doing out there.
Yeah, I mean.
And then the third game is probably truly our biggest accomplishment because we finished. And we beat, were they C at the time?
Yeah, Discover.
We beat Discover Auto.
Yeah.
And we beat them with Ryan Bush, who had no right arm, couldn't throw.
That's right.
So I was pitching.
That was shoulder surgery year.
I started the game at third. That was who does that?
We made this weird decision that I should play shortstop, and that went totally.
We're like, we should put you at short. He hit the first one, and I didn't even see it, and went, "Hey, you want to come back over here?"
I said, "Sure, yeah, I'll do that."
And we beat him.
Beat him handily.
We beat him. We beat him in 5.
Yeah, we beat him by 12 or something. We run rolled him.
And then they wanted to play us again, and then they shit canned us.
Yes. Very badly.
But I not to, again, we're going to do the long form version of this. I just want to kind of bring up just a little bit of kind of what we're getting ready to do for this winter and kind of give you an idea of, we might talk a little bit more softball here in the coming months.
Yeah.
Just because it's kind of the off season, a lot of the guys that we'd like to get in here and talk about the sport. And again, what this podcast is, I call it a brocast.
Oh. I call it the My Guy Cast.
It's basically all the stuff that just your typical dude is into.
Yeah.
I mean, we go out, you play some video games, you watch some sports, you bullshit a little bit, and you play recreational sports.
That's right, you do.
So if you have any ideas or any questions or anything you want to get involved in some type of recreational sport, send us an email.
Send us one.
TenaciousSmashingBastards@gmail.com.
Oui.
Visit the website at www.TenaciousSmashingBastards.com.
Not .org.
Which I own.
And which I own. Separately.
Follow us on Twitter. Send us a message.
Send us a slide into our DMs.
At TSB_. OOO.
Yeah.
WEEE.
Ew.
And that's all for us tonight.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, remember when I said twat?